Welcome back, my friends. This video is not about pop culture or cartoons or movies or anything like that. In this video, I'm going to give you some advice. Hey, before I get to the advice, I want to remind you to please subscribe to my channel here. Click that notification bell and you'll be notified whenever I post a brand new video. Alright, now to get back to what I was saying. Just to be upfront with you, this advice is mainly for writers going to Comic-Cons and bookstores. And I say mainly for writers because that's what I do. I'm a writer. If you're an artist going to Comic-Cons and shows, you can probably make a lot of your money back by doing commissions. Us writers, we don't draw, so we can't do that. Alright, now to get back to what I was saying. You see, I'm a writer. I wrote the Turkana comic book series. I started the whole series in 2015 with 3 illustrated novels: Turkana Book 1, Our New Home, Turkana Book 2, Dr. Kuhn and Banana Gun, and Turkana Book 3, Trinity's Traps. 2019 I switched to comic books, and now there's 6 comics in the series so far, with a 7th one coming, thanks to my Kickstarter, which was successful. That was for comic number 7, You Can't Save Everyone. And I also wrote a romantic comedy novel too, called The Taming of April. If The Taming of April was a movie, which it's not, it's a book, it's a novel, but if it was a movie, it'd be like a rated R romantic comedy, kind of like The 40-Year-Old Virgin or Wedding Crashers. But the whole point of this video is, I started back in 2015 with just 1 book. And I was so excited to go to Comic-Cons and bookstores and try and sell this book to people. I wanted this character that I created and this world that I created to be a cartoon someday. And I still do. But here it is, 2023, and it's not an animated series yet. But in the beginning, I was really excited about it. But my biggest mistake was paying for an artist alley table and hotel rooms and going to Comic-Cons when I only had 1 book to sell. Yeah, look how excited I was to go to these particular Comic-Cons. I remember going to one in Indianapolis, Indiana. I spent like $200 on the table, around $400 for the hotel room, and only sold 1 book the entire weekend. Oh man, what a financial mistake that was. Okay, to be honest, sometimes Comic-Cons can be hit and miss. You can go to the same Comic-Con for like 5 years in a row, and like 4 of those years are fantastic, and 1 is really slow. But it was partially my fault for only having 1 book to sell. Now I have 3 illustrated novels, 6 comics, special covers of the comics, and a romantic comedy novel. And I got more books coming! So my advice to you is this. If you're a writer like me and you've only written 1 book so far, try to go to a Comic-Con or a bookstore where it's not that far from where you live and you're not paying that much for the table. Or better yet, maybe they'll give you a free table. You never know. I've been to a few Comic-Cons where they exchange an artist alley table for a panel that I do for them. And sometimes comic book stores on Free Comic Book Day will want to feature a few local artists and give them a free table. But if you're going to pay $200 or $300 for an artist alley table, for a Comic-Con that's 2 or 3 days long, and you're going to have to get a hotel room, you got to keep in mind all that cost you have to put up front. So if you don't have a whole lot of stuff to sell, you're not going to make your money back. So that's my advice to you. If you're a writer and you only have 1 book to sell, be patient before you go out to a bunch of different places spending lots of money to get the word out about your book. You don't want to overextend. But once you have a lot of books to sell, then you can go to some of these bigger shows and make your money back. Alright, that's all for now. Thanks for watching my video, and of course, thank you for your support.